Your home could literally be making you sick. I'm not talking about mold or radon or any of the usual suspects you might immediately jump to and think about. I'm talking about clutter. That pile on the counter, the chair that's become your second closet, or the basement full of boxes that you swear you're going to go through one day, but you never really do. Because as it turns out, clutter doesn't just mess with your space, it messes with your stress hormones too. There's actually real science behind this. Researchers at UCLA found that women who describe their homes as cluttered actually have higher levels of cortisol. That's the stress hormone that kicks in when your brain thinks you're in danger, that fight or flight response. So when your house is constantly reminding you of unfinished tasks, it's full of visual chaos and clutter, and all the stuff you need to deal with, your body's stress system is quietly running in the background all the time. And over time, that takes a toll. Here's what's really happening behind the scenes. It's not just messy house, messy mind. It's a whole chain reaction. Clutter in your home adds to your mental load. That added mental load, it causes stress. Stress elevates your cortisol levels, that fight or flight response, and those elevated cortisol levels lead to consequences like weight gain, high blood pressure, and diabetes, and that's just for starters. I'm going to break that down. Every time you look around and you think, I should put that away, your brain logs a tiny unfinished task. You do that 100 times a day, and your brain is juggling 100 open tabs. That's the mental load, the invisible list that never ends. Your brain interprets that constant unfinished business as a threat, so it pumps out cortisol to help you deal with it. The problem is you're not fighting a tiger, you're fighting laundry. And cortisol wasn't designed to stay that high forever. It's supposed to spike, help you survive that tiger attack, and then drop once the danger's passed. But when you live in an environment that visually screams you're behind, that change never feels like it's past. And that's when the system starts to break down. And here's where it gets really interesting and extremely unfair. That UCLA study, it noticed that women's cortisol rose when they described their homes as cluttered, but men's didn't. Why? Probably because women tend to carry that mental load of the household. We're not just seeing that pile of shoes by the door. We're thinking about when to wash them, when to store them, replace them, or remind someone else to deal with them. So a cluttered home isn't just a mess. It's that constant reminder of everything that is still piled on your plate. Your body hears that message loud and clear. You're not done yet. And that keeps your stress switch stuck in the on position, that constant fight or flight response. High cortisol isn't just a mood thing, it's physical. It tells your body to store fat, especially in that belly area, It messes with your blood sugar, so you're craving those carbs and sweets. And then it disrupts your sleep, and it leaves you wired at night and exhausted in the mornings. And over time, it can increase your risk for high blood pressure, diabetes, and even lower your immune response. So when you're feeling that foggy, tired, or maybe even heavier than you used to, yes, hormones, age, and life do play a role, but your environment might be playing a big role too. The good news is that this is absolutely something you can fix, and it doesn't require becoming a minimalist or color coding your pantry. You can start to feel a difference in as little as a day with these 4 easy steps. Number 1, start with your biggest visual trigger. Pick one area that stresses you out every time you walk past it and deal with it. Maybe the kitchen counter, the laundry chair, the entryway table. Sort it. Take 10 minutes. Number 2, clear one surface. That's it, just one. You'll literally feel your shoulders start to drop, and that's the cortisol easing off. Number 3, give things a home. Most clutter is just indecision, stuff that doesn't have a place to land. Find it one. Once it does, your brain is going to stop tracking it. Number 4, stop the shuffle. You've been moving the same pile from one spot to another. That's not organizing, that's stress relocation. Deal with it once. Keep it, donate it, or toss it. Just make a decision. And then finally, do a 5-minute reset every night. It's not about perfection. It's about sending your brain the signal that we're safe, the day's done, we can put it all to rest. Your body hears that and your cortisol can finally relax. Clutter doesn't just take up space in your home, it takes up space in your head. It hijacks your focus, it fuels your stress, and it quietly tells your body that you're never done. But when you start to clear your environment, even just a little, you're doing more than tidying up. You're retraining your nervous system to calm down. You don't need a new diet or a new supplement. You just need a calmer home that tells your body you're safe, you can rest, and you're all okay. If this hits a little close to home, good. You're not broken and you're definitely not lazy. Your environment has been working against you, not with you. But you can change that one surface at a time. If you want to know how to stop stuff shuffling for good and actually keep your space calm, that's exactly what I'm talking about in my next video. It's linked right here because decluttering isn't just about your house. It's about your health. I'll see you over there.